Hi guys, Q64 here, and today we're talking about the physical media releases for the month of June in the year 2025. This is the new release wall. And if you're new here, the way I do these videos is we split it into 4 sections. We're going to talk about the new release movies first, then we're going to talk about the Steelbooks, then we'll talk about older movies getting releases, and then we'll talk about TV and box sets. Now, if you're seeing this video on a Tuesday, that means I got this video edited and up in time. I'm filming this very last minute on Monday. Normally, I have more time to prep and do all this stuff. I have not had a lot of videos coming out in May, and my set is kind of messed up right now. So anyway, you don't really care about that. You just want to see what the new releases are. So with all that said, let's go ahead and jump into the new release wall. So the first movie we're going to talk about is Minecraft, a Minecraft movie, which, you know what? I've never played Minecraft. I'm obviously very familiar with it. If you're familiar with anything pop culture related, you've heard of Minecraft. And so this one is coming out this month. We've got the Blu-ray option as well as a 4K option. It is not dual packed. We will talk about the Steelbooks in the Steelbooks section. So those are the options there. Same cover art for the Blu-ray and the 4K. We've also got Drop, which has a Blu-ray as well as a 4K option. And this one's from Blumhouse. And the premise is basically this woman gets a airdrop on her phone and it tells her to do something bad. I'm going to just end it with there. I have not seen the movie yet, but I remember seeing the trailer and I thought it looked pretty good. And that one is getting a physical media release on Blu-ray and 4K. We also got Novocain. I really want to check this one out. This has been on my watch list. I didn't see it when it was in theaters. I may be picking this one up. It does have a 4K that is dual packed with a Blu-ray, but it does not have a Blu-ray option. And that's kind of par for the course with this studio. It is a Paramount Studios release. That's the way that they're approaching stuff. They're not offering a Blu-ray, only a 4K option. I go into more detail on how these different studios are approaching things in a video that a lot of you have checked out. Thank you if you have seen that one, which is Media on Shifting Sands. I will link that video at the end and in the description. But Novocain, yes, I'm really looking forward to that one. It does have a steelbook. We'll talk about that when we get to the steelbook section. We've also got the new Jason Statham movie, A Working Man. It's probably like every other Jason Statham action movie, like The Beekeeper and everything else. You kind of know what you're going to get from it. Anybody I know who's seen this has said, hey, that was a pretty good Jason Statham action movie. Hey, if you like those, this is something that you may enjoy. I always like to kind of throw in these types of movies when I'm doing other things, if that makes sense. They're like chore movies is what I call them. I can put them in while I'm doing chores. There's a Blu-ray as well as a 4K option. The 4K is not dual packed for that one. We also got the Snow White movie. I don't have any interest in it, but you guys might, and it does have a Blu-ray option. It is a Blu-ray only release, unless you get the Steelbook. So that's a Disney thing. Disney and Sony are doing that. No basic 4Ks, only premium Steelbook option for the 4Ks. So you're only getting a Blu-ray option for Snow White. We've also got 11 Rebels. I did not see the trailer for this, but just the cover art alone makes me kind of want to check it out. We also got Freaky Tales. Now, this is a Lionsgate limited release, so it's limited through their website. And I kind of want to get this one. It's a VHS box. It's got the discs inside. The box looks really cool. I actually did see the trailer for it. The whole thing takes place in 1987. Very period specific to that. And it's like 6 different tales, I guess, that somewhat intersect. I don't know a lot about it, but from watching the trailer, it kind of got my interest. It's definitely something that I want to check out, and I really love this VHS box set that has the discs with it. So, but again, only through the Lionsgate limited website, which unfortunately you only get free shipping if you spend $100. So if you do want to get this thing, you have to pay $6 shipping. And this is what it looks like opened. You can see that it's just looks like a regular VHS old clamshell style box. So yeah, pretty cool. I like it. I dig it. We also got a movie called The Assessment. This one stars Alicia Vikander and Elizabeth Olsen. And the premise of this is it takes place in the near future, and parents have to pass an initial test to prove that they're suitable for parenthood. So I think Alicia Vikander's character is the one that has to come into her house, and from what I can tell from it almost looks kind of like a Twilight Zone-esque type of movie. I didn't even know it existed until I was doing this video and when I was putting my list together, and I thought it looked kind of interesting. We also got a movie called Borderline. This is another one that not too many people are familiar with. At least I wasn't familiar with. It does only have a Blu-ray option. The premise: a bodyguard protects a pop superstar and her athlete boyfriend from a determined stalker in 1990s Los Angeles. A little bit of a period setting. I did think that the art looked the cover art looked pretty interesting, and it's from the writer of Cocaine Bear, so kind of interesting. So there's that one. We've also got another kind of a B movie here. I guess this is the month for some B movies, at least that I'm covering for the new releases. We got In the Lost Lands with Dave Bautista and Mila Jovovich. The premise is a sorceress travels to the Lost Lands in search of a magical power that allows a person to transform into a werewolf. Yeah, this looks like some like B level like monster, sci-fi original movie type of deal, but I don't know. It could be kind of fun on that level. There's also a movie called The Friend with Naomi Watts and Bill Murray. I think this is a drama. And that concludes the new release section of the video. Let's move into the Steelbook section. First up, we've got a Minecraft movie. This is the Steelbook for it. A lot of little, characters and things like that for it. I remember there was a couple other Minecraft Steelbooks that they initially put out. I don't know if those are actually getting made. Maybe those are overseas exclusives. I didn't really follow too much up on it. But this is the one that is, as far as I can tell, this is the one we're getting here in North America. So that is an option. Next up, we've got Novocain. This is the 4K Steelbook. And I don't hate it, but I don't really care for it either. It kind of reminds me of Mission Impossible with the colors here, with the white and the black and the red, like the earlier Mission Impossible movies. But that Steelbook option is out there. We've also got Long Legs getting a Steelbook release as well. And then there's the Snow White Steelbook. This is the only way. If you want to get this movie on 4K, you have to pay the premium Steelbook pricing for it. And yeah, so that is an option that is out there. This one I'm really excited about, which is Jaws is getting the 50th anniversary Steelbook. I'm a big Jaws fan. I do buy Jaws a lot. I already own the Jaws 4K that came out for the 45th anniversary. I've got the lenticular back there. I was going to pull it off my shelf and share it with you guys, but I forgot and I don't want to get up and grab it. But the Steelbook looks really cool. I like this design. I did go ahead and pre-order this one, even though I already have the 4K, because this 50th anniversary set has a feature-length documentary to celebrate the 50th anniversary. So that kind of was like, I was like, well, you know what? That kind of just talked me into getting it, even though I didn't need the 4K. I think the 4K of Jaws is it's one of my favorite 4K transfers. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to getting this one in the mail. I went ahead and pre-ordered it. We also got Jurassic Park Trilogy Steelbook coming out. I think this is a pretty cool design. I do wish that maybe it went with a little bit of a different color here around it, but I like the actual design of the dinosaurs on it. I think that actually works, and it looks like there's a little bit of a embossing there on the bottom of the Steelbook, at least from the pictures. Anyway, so there's that one, and then you also got the Jurassic World: The Companion trilogy, which is definitely not as good. I liked the first one, hated the second one. Did not like the third one either. So, hey, but I do think the design looks cool. It's a cool companion piece to the first one. But again, I'm not really big on the actual overall colors. I just like the actual the art design with all the dinosaurs. So anyway, so those are going to be pretty cool options if you're a Jurassic Park fan. We also got I Know What You Did Last Summer. This one's coming to 4K. I believe it previously had a 4K release. I'm not 100% sure. Normally, I'm more detailed on my notes, guys. I apologize. I'm really rushing to get this video done in time for you. But I think it had a previous 4K release. I know it had a previous Steelbook release with a different design. And I actually like the Blu-ray design of I Know What You Did Last Summer better than this one. But this one is coming out with its Steelbook that's dual packed. And we've also got the Dead Zone. I've never seen this. I remember the show with was it Michael C. Hall, and but I never saw the movie. This is the movie from 1983 Obviously, both the show and this movie are based on the book. We also got a movie which I never heard of with Mel Gibson and Robert Downey Jr. called Air America. And one of the great things I like about doing these types of videos is I do find movies that I've never even heard of. Never heard of this. It's getting a Steelbook release. I think the Steelbook looks kind of cool. It's pretty reasonably priced Steelbook. I kind of want to pick this one up. Just it'd be a complete blind buy because I've never seen it. So if you've seen Air America, let me know what you think about the movie down below. We also got The Return of the Living Dead. This is another one. I thought that they already came out. This is a different cover, but I thought they already did The Return of the Living Dead with this with this same style art. It was a little different. That was a Walmart exclusive, I think. I'm not sure. Again, I think maybe I'm misremembering. And it's not the same art, but it looks like the same art style, and I'm pretty sure it's the same movie. I'll put a little note for editing. Future me will correct this in the editing room. We've also got Way of the Gun, which is a Lionsgate limited release. Again, this is only through their website that you can get this one. I think they're asking $35. I don't have it on my notes. That is my guess. But that's the only way to get this one is through the Lionsgate limited website. We've also got Dexter Original Sin, which is the TV show prequel. I liked Dexter. I saw all of Dexter. I really liked the first 4 seasons, maybe the first 5 seasons. The last couple seasons, not so much. I did not watch the sequel show that came out. But anyway, this prequel show is coming out with a Blu-ray Steelbook, not a 4K, it's a Blu-ray Steelbook. We also got Sonic Prime, another Steelbook coming out. This is the complete series. I've honestly never heard about it, but complete series Steelbook option there. We also got Lethal Weapon 4K. I talked about this last month. Apparently it got shifted to this month, so I'll just go ahead and let you guys know that one is supposed to come out this month. And then the last Steelbook we're going to talk about is the James Bond Collection 4K. This is the Sean Connery movies, all 6 of his James Bond movies. No, it does not include Never Say Never Again, because Never Say Never Again was a different studio, if you're familiar with James Bond. But this one does include Dr. No, From Russia with Love, Goldfinger, Thunderball, You Only Live Twice, Diamonds Are Forever. All of those are included here. I'm not super big on some of the art that they went with. I think it's a little bit boring. I kind of wish they went with the original movie art, because I think the original movie posters for these are really solid. But either way, it's cool these are getting a 4K release. I already own all of them in the 50th anniversary set, so this is probably not one I'm going to get. I would want to upgrade a couple of these movies, but regardless, this is a nice Steelbook set. I thought about putting it in the TV and box set section, but I figured, hey, we'll put it in with Steelbooks. All right, I told you this was a pretty big month. I was kind of surprised when I was putting this list together. I've got a couple pages here, but now we'll move into the older movies, and we'll kick it off with Nicolas Cage movie, Leaving Las Vegas. This previously did have a Blu-ray release. Apparently, it's been out of print for a little while, so this is getting a reprint here. For people who want it. Same thing with this Mel Brooks, Life Stinks. This is another one that's been out of print for quite some time. It is getting another Blu-ray print coming out. We also got High Society. There is a Blu-ray option as well as a 4K option, I believe, but here I'm showing you guys the 4K option. This is from Warner Archive Collection, movie from 1956. We also got St. Elmo's Fire on 4K. This is for the 40th anniversary. This one I'm really looking forward to. Mousehunt on 4K. I don't own Mousehunt. I've always loved watching Mousehunt. When I was younger, they would show it on TV a lot. I can't wait to pick this one up and watch it again because I haven't seen it in such a long time. It's basically like a live action cartoon. And I really want to pick this one up. This is definitely one I want. This one is obviously from Kino. Another one from Kino, we've got The Peacemaker. I've never seen this one. George Clooney and Kidman. Looks like an action movie. This is coming to 4K for the first time. Mousehunt is coming to 4K for the first time as well. I forgot to mention that. We also got Deep Star 6, which is another first time on 4K, which I have not seen, but I do like the cover art from it. I believe this was kind of like The Abyss, but it was more horror-based. So I have heard about this movie, but I've never seen it. We also got Sabrina from Kino as well. We've got Swordfish on 4K. I already own Swordfish. I really like Swordfish. There's lots of great moments in Swordfish. And if you've seen Swordfish, you probably know what the best moment in Swordfish is. But it's a pretty good movie. And it's coming to 4K for the first time. Arrow's putting it out, so you know it's going to be some quality. We've also got Dark City, another one that I actually just picked up 2 years ago and watched for the first time. Really like Dark City. It predated The Matrix, and when I watched it, I was like, I see how the Matrix definitely took some ideas from Dark City. They had to have, because well, if you've seen Dark City, you kind of know. But I really dug Dark City. There were some things I would change about it, but I don't want to go into a full review about Dark City. It's definitely worth a watch, especially if you're a sci-fi guy like I am. We've also got this one, which is When Titans Roll the Earth. It's got the Clash of the Titans and Wrath of the Titans. These are the newer movies. I remember talking about this not that long ago, so I may end up editing this part out if this already released. But I did see this one, and it said it was being released, so I don't know if this is a re-release or what the case is for this, but that one's from Arrow as well. Another one from Arrow, we've got The Invisible Swordsman. Never seen this. I do really dig the cover art though, pretty simple, but I kind of like the background here. I think the cover art looks cool. Moving into some Shout Factory stuff, we've got Bring It On 4K. This one has been announced for months and months and months. I kept seeing it pop up over and over and over again, and then it would never come out. But it looks like this might be the month it actually comes out. I do remember seeing Bring It On, whenever I was a teenager. So, it's a 25th anniversary set. So, we've also got Monkey Shines, another one from Shout. I guess this is a horror movie, considering it says it's an experiment in fear, but I've never heard about this one. Not a huge horror guy. There are some horror movies I like, but that's not my favorite genre, so I'm not as familiar with it as some other things. From another one from Shout, we've got Bring Me the Head of Alfred Garcia, another one that I'm not familiar with. We've also got Lord of Illusions from Clive Barker's Lord of Illusions. Never heard about that one either. Moving into some criteria, we've got The Wiz. This type of movie, like, some people really like this movie. Some people really hate this movie. I've never seen it. I'm obviously very familiar with it. I like watching people's opinions on the movie. But this one is coming out. This is obviously a movie from 1978 with Michael Jackson. We also got Brazil from Criterion as well. We've also got Midnight from 1939 getting a Criterion release. And if you're a Severin fan, Jack the Ripper apparently is coming out. This is a movie from 1959. And finally, I want to talk about Free Willy. I saw this one pop up as potentially getting a reprint this month, but I haven't seen anything on it since then. This was originally printed with a very small run quite some time ago, went out of print. I've seen it sell for like $100 on Blu-ray on eBay. So if it does get a reprint this month and it actually releases and you guys are interested, just keep an eye out. Maybe it'll release, maybe it won't. But right now I have a DVD and I guess that's going to have to do it. But let's go ahead and move on to some TV and box sets. The 6 film collection from Sean Connery is also getting a basic 4K option. So if you don't want to pay the extra for the Steelbook Premium set, that option is available to you. We also got Dexter Original Sin. I talked about the Steelbook in the Steelbook section. Again, you have a Blu-ray option if you're interested in that. We got Murder, She Wrote, the complete series coming to Blu-ray for the first time. The complete series, 264 episodes plus 4 TV movies and bonus features for $140. That's a pretty good price. If this is like your jam, like that's a pretty good deal. And a lot of these Blu-ray upgrades on these shows have been pretty good in the past. So, I mean, if you're interested in that, I think that's a pretty good deal. We've also got My Hero Academia Season 7 Part 1. This is not so much of a good deal. It's $55 for 12 episodes. I do like this show. I have seen this. It's good. It's not worth $55 for 12 episodes. It's just not. I'm sorry. I don't think hardly anything's worth $55 for 12 episodes. But that option is out there as well. And so that concludes the new release wall for June. Sorry if it seemed like I was rushing a little bit on this video, but I am kind of rushing on this video to get it done and up on Tuesday. As I said, my set's kind of a mess. This has been a very busy month, or May was a very busy month. Hopefully June will settle down some more and I can get back into posting regularly every week. I do want to do a collection video next week. Hopefully I'll have that ready for you guys. But regardless, as always on the new release wall, comment. Let me know what you guys are most interested to pick up this month, and if there's anything that you guys are looking forward to this month that I did not cover here, obviously continue that in the comment section below. I want to thank everybody for sticking around on this video. Thank you, subscribers. All of you are awesome. And if you like this video, please like, comment, share, subscribe, do all the YouTube stuff, or don't. I'm not a beggar. I'm Geetrue64, and I'll always tell you the truth.